Then in our previous class, we discussed about the marketing CRM application and the major things that you need to learn about it. About the marketing is what is campaign, campaign members, campaign hierarchy, what are the leads, what are the contacts, how to convert a lead, and what are the different lead processes. Okay, these are the major questions that comes under the marketing application. Whenever you said I have experience on marketing CRM applications, then they will ask you these major questions. Okay, major basic questions. Okay, then we will move on to the our next application, sales application. Okay, so sales application, the basic questions is same guys. What are the major objects that involves in sales application? So it's again almost same. It's but instead of campaigns, here the sales application opportunities comes into the picture. Opportunities are the ones which makes a major role. Okay, so we have discussed in our previous classes when the sales process starts, right? Once the marketing team converted the leads, then it will create an account record, contact record, and opportunity record. Opportunity is the optional. So whenever a lead show interest to know our products, that time itself they will convert the lead. Okay, it's something like that. He's willing to purchase a 50-50% chance. Okay, then they will convert it. If he say no, then they will not convert it, but there is a chance they will convert it. So as soon as there is a chance or there is a future chance, if there is a future chance, they'll just convert it as an account and contact without opportunity. If there is a chance right now itself, then they will convert account, contact, and opportunity. Okay, these are the things that we discussed in our previous classes, right? So once the account or contact, especially opportunity created, okay, then the basically what happens, guys. So whenever an opportunity created, opportunity owners. Okay, this is the opportunity owners. So basically, these will be your sales representatives. Right now, we have only one user, right? So it is displaying my name. But in the real-time process, what they will do is at the time of creating the opportunity, there are some rules. They will update the opportunity owner. For example, if any opportunity is created for South AP. Okay, there is some respect to a sales agent for that particular area. Okay, if any opportunity is created um, for example, North regions, then there is a sales agent separately. So we can do that automations using our flows, guys. That kind of automations basically we have to do using flows. That is the next concepts that we will discuss. But assume some opportunity is created and which is assigned to a particular person. Okay, then what that person will do is that person will they will get the notification also. Okay, there is a email that will whenever an opportunity gets assigned to a particular so and so agent, they will get the notifications. So as soon as they get the notifications, they will just log into the Salesforce and they'll see. Okay, so basically what we need to see how the opportunity process works. Okay, so here again, the major important thing is how do you control these bar? Okay. Prospecting, qualification, needs analysis, value proportion. On the lead process, okay, on the lead object, how the lead status is very important. On the opportunities, the stage name. Okay, this is the field. Stage name is the field, and which is very important. Okay. In the interviews, they will ask you, can you explain me different stages of your opportunity? Okay. So prospecting, qualification, needs analysis, value proposition, ID decision making. Okay. These are all okay. In my process, I don't want these many. I want prospecting, qualification, analysis, negotiation, and closed. Okay. Prospecting is something like that. We are expecting some business from him. And qualification. So, sometimes in case of big deals, right? If somebody shows the interest to us, but we will not offer our services to them until and unless we verify their backgrounds. Okay. We verify they are the trusted customers or something like that. We will verify, and if they qualified all those things, then we will proceed the business with them, right? Such cases we use qualification stage. Okay. And then needs analysis stage. This is something like that. Um, they are doing some, I mean, we offer the product, but they need some time to know more about their products or to compare our product with some other products. Okay. That is the case. It will be in the need analysis stage. Maybe we might need some analysis when we might need some analysis to do some fulfillments of the customer requirements. That stage also sales agents put it as a need analysis. And next stage is the value proposition. It's it's kind of okay. I have ordered like it's kind of basically we will value propositions or something like that. How much of value that if they purchase a product, what would be the value? Is there any discounts? Okay, such kind of value discussions are going on. Would you like to give any kind of what is the final price or something like that? But in the real time, right, we will not use all these stages, guys. We will use prospecting, qualification, needs analysis, and proposal and pricing, negotiations, and closed. Okay, these are the things generally we will not use. So again, how can I do this? I want to control this one. I just need only 5 stages: prospecting, qualification, needs analysis, proposal, negotiation, and closed. How can I do this? So, in the sales system, they have sales process, guys. Okay. If I go to the setup, okay, there is one thing, sales process. Okay. Sales process is the one which controls your stages. But again, for the sales process, okay, you have to create the record types. Okay. Without record type, you cannot control your stages. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create 2 record types on opportunity object. Okay, I clicked on opportunity objects. So I'm going to create, okay. So to create the new record type, they are asking us to create the sales process. So I haven't created any sales process, right? Click here to create the sales process. So now I'm going to create the new sales process. Again, I'm going to give B and B sales process. So what I'm doing, guys, I am giving my services to two companies. Okay, BNB company and XYZ company. BNB has one type of requirements. Okay, XYZ has another types of requirements in their sales process. To fulfill such kind of things, we are building the record types concept. Okay. As part of the BNB process, they want prospecting, qualification, and then proposal or price quote, negotiation, closed one and closed lost. They don't want these four. Okay. And click on save. Again, I am creating another one, XYZ company. Okay. So their sales process is prospecting, qualification, and they don't, sorry. Here I am taking off. Okay. It has these six stages: prospecting, qualification, proposal price, negotiation, closed one, and closed lost. Okay. If I mean, it's not necessary, guys, for each company you have to create a different sales process. If two companies would like to have the same values, then one sales process is fine. If two companies is going to have different values, whenever they would like to see different stages, then only we will create the sales process. Okay. So basically, the sales process we create is to just control the opportunity stages. Okay. Again, it's your important. We will be having support processes also, guys. Lead process, sales process, support process. And out of these three, one should always your interview question. Either they'll ask you about lead process, either they will ask you about sales process, maybe they will ask you about the support process, because all three look same. They are controlling the different fields. That's it. Okay. So now we are learning about the sales process, right? We are good. We are done. We have created two sales processes. Then what we need to do is we have to create the record types and opportunity object. So I'm opening up the opportunity object and going to the record types. So I'm creating two record types. So I'm giving this sales process and clicking on next. Okay, here just select a default layout. So now you are in sales, right? You can just select sales layout. Okay. So page layouts are just simply as we discussed in our previous classes. In case if you want to see different look and feel, we will do the page layouts. Okay. For example, in certain sections, I would like to see 10 fields when I log in as some profile one user. And when I log in as profile two user, I would like to see only 5 fields. That is the case, we will use the page layouts. X, Y, Z. Okay, I'm giving access to all the profiles. Click on next. Okay. And save. So this time I have created two record types, two lead process, sorry, sales processes. Now I am opening up my sales application. If I try to create the opportunities here, so it has B and B and XYZ. Okay. For the opportunities, it is asking. So when I click on B and B and click on new, if I see my stage, I can see prospecting, qualification, price and proposal, negotiation and review, closed one and closed last. Okay. Proposal and price quote is nothing but, okay, somebody would like to purchase our product. We are sending them what is the quotation. Generally, whenever we want to purchase some fridge or washing machine and car, what we will do, we will contact any electronic company and we will ask them to send the quotation, right? So the same way they'll send the quotation. After sending the quotation, nobody will pay the complete quotation money. We always review that thing or negotiate that thing, right? Whenever that negotiations are going on, they will change the status to negotiation and review. They means sales agents. Okay. After that negotiation is completed and you are satisfied, then we purchase the product, right? Whenever we purchase the product, they automatically convert into the closed one. No, we are not fair with those negations and they are not up to the mark to give to in our price and we are not willing to go in their price. Then we will not purchase that product, right? That is the time they will just make it as a closed lost. And at the time of closed lost, they will just select it as a closed lost and always close at the time of creating the opportunity, guys. These three are always mandatory because opportunity is always kind of revenue calculation. So, what is the amount that we are going to get? We are going to get 100 rupees. Okay. So what is the close date? Initially, we can give expected tentative close date, but after we can change this close date to 1. Okay. Right now, this is in the qualification stage or prospecting stage, we can say. Whenever the stage is prospecting, that means the probability is very less. 10% of chance to win this opportunity. Okay. In case if it's a negotiations of review, then there is a probability of 90%, guys. So that means obviously if somebody is in the negotiating the price means most of the times they will purchase our product. So we have 90% of probability to win this opportunity. Okay. So, from the opportunity point of view, these are the four things and opportunity type. Okay, whether this opportunity is from existing customers, new customers, or something like that. And what is the source of opportunity? Is this opportunity came through web inquiry or phone inquiries or something like that? Source is nothing but the what kind of lead it is, whether this lead is came from campaign, which type of campaign program, whether it is related to any webinar or whether it is related to any phone calls. That is the things. Okay. So basically, from the opportunity point of view, you need to remember four important fields, guys. Okay. Amount, close date, stage, probability. Sorry, five. Type. Okay. Type, amount, close date, stage, and probability. If you know about these words, right, then you can frame your sentences. Otherwise, if you don't remember about these five type of fields, then it's very difficult to frame the sentences about the opportunities. So What opportunities is? Opportunities mainly deals about the currency. So where we are going to store our information. So how much of money we are getting, that is nothing but our amount field. Okay, amount is the one that says about how much of money we get as part of this opportunity. And close date, so opportunity is something like that always comes up with a dedicated timeline. If there is an opportunity, sales team have the like targets. You have to close this opportunity by this time. Okay. So close date and stage. Obviously, stage is the key field on the opportunity which decides what is the current stage of our opportunity deal. Okay. So probability is the one which automatically calculates. Okay. How this is calculating? Whenever I am changing the stage, right, the probability is by default changing. How this is happening? How that is possible? For example, no, if it is in negotiation and review, they are saying 90%. But sometimes in your project, they'll get the requirement saying that in negotiation and review process, can you make that as a 85%? Don't make it as a 90%. Then we should know the place, right, where this configuration is happened. Okay. So I will show you that configuration where it is happened. One thing that we learned is the stage configurations that we have seen. Stage configurations happens through the sales process. Okay. Now we are learning through how a probability configurations happens. Okay. If I go to the fields and relationships of that particular opportunity, I just need to go to the stage field. Okay. This is the one which is saying, here you can see it. In case of negotiation and review, here they have given 90%. Okay. So let me edit this one. This is the way you can modify it as 85% and save. Okay. So whenever you give, whenever you select negotiation and review, this will now display the 85%. Okay. So when you are going to work with the sales process, right? They discuss about the forecasts and probabilities, guys. They ask you, have you worked on any forecasts or have you worked on any probabilities kind of thing? So forecast is the one whenever we are like forecast categories are like this pipeline or something like that. Or can you tell me some forecast categories they will ask you? So you can just explain about these three things, guys. Okay. In my project, they generally use the standard forecast that comes along with the Salesforce system. Basically, there are three types of ones: pipeline, closed, and omitted. Okay. So pipeline is something like that. All the opportunities which are in progress, okay, which are in open stage. That means we are still dealing with those opportunities. And closed are nothing but opportunities which we are won. Okay, these are the closed won opportunities. Omitted are nothing but the we lost that opportunity. We tried, but we lost that one. So these are the different forecast categories. Where you can see these forecast categories is whenever you opened up the opportunities. Okay, so Let me change back to CRM application once, marketing CRM application, and come back to sales applications. Okay. The first thing that in the home tab, right? You are seeing closed deals. Okay. So how many are open and how many are closed one and what is the last? This is your forecasting report, one of the forecasting report. So this report, how they build is using their forecast. Okay, forecast on the opportunities. Like this kind to build these kind of reports, they use the forecasting. Okay, so you might get one more doubt, like how can I, if I want to add one more forecast category instead of pipeline and closed, and if you want to add one more forecast category, how can I add? Okay, basically, guys, um, when you click on edit, omitted. I'm not sure it was there in the developer arc previously, guys, but as part of the recent thing, they said they will be taking off, but I can see right now also it's available. So forecast is the one. Enable forecast settings. Okay. Forecast is enabled. So here available forecast type is we can create four types of forecasts. Okay. For the opportunity. So we are going to make it as an opportunity. Next, are we going to measure by amount or quantity? So, and the amount is nothing but the number of amount that we are going to get, the currency. Quantity is nothing but how many products that we are selling. So, on these type, would you like to do any forecasting kind of things? Okay. So, we are going to do like this. So these are the standard things. So select group of values completed in progress, not categorized. I think let me explain you the creation of custom objects and custom fields, guys, because here, if you see the previous one, it was asking you group by custom fields, and you are not aware of these custom fields, right? So in the next steps also, you will get some custom things selection. So you might get confusion, but whenever you want to control some things using forecast, then this is the one. Forecast setting is the one. You can create your forecast things. Right now, they have given one, right? So, so on the forecast pages, that means the reports that we have seen, these are the fields which are going to display account name, amount, close date, and probability. Okay. So leave about this right now. Actually, adding up the forecast values, that feature is not available in the developer arc, guys. So don't get confused. You can just explain whatever you are seeing in the opportunity page. In my project, we have worked on the three types of forecast: pipeline, um, closed, and omitted. These are the default forecast categories, and we have used the default forecast categories only. That's the thing you can tell. Okay. I don't want to take you to too much deep. This is just a information. Have you worked on the forecast categories? Not much, but I know about of the few forecast categories, and we had built a report on those forecast categories. That's it. That's the thing you can explain just. Okay. Any question on sales process, guys? How to configure sales process? Okay. So rest of the objects, again, it's accounts, contacts. In the opportunities, if I go to the details, the other objects that you need to learn about the products, okay, and yeah, basically products. So products are nothing but whenever you products is nothing but a simple object where you can store all your products information. Okay. So here you will be having, you can search for products. Product is a custom object. It's sorry, a standard objects. It's a standard table where you can store all your product names that you would like to purchase. Okay, click on add. Okay. When I click on new, what is my product name? So as part of my company, I would like to sell one of my product is I'm selling like televisions, okay, and normally some unique code I am giving and product family. Right now it doesn't have any values, but we can go to that product object, and if we want to maintain a separate family, something like that, we can give it as a electronics. Okay, I given like this. Let me do one thing. I'll go to the product object and so I'm going to the product object and I'm going to the fields and relationships, product family. Okay. Basically, whenever we are working with the sales, right, we have to maintain some products, right? I mean, this product setup will be done at the starting itself, guys, because if our products are ready, then only we can do the marketing, right? So and so products. But for doing the marketing, even though your product setup is not required, because that is just marketing, you are capturing the you are getting the customers. If they know about the product names, that is more than enough. But for the sales process, right, you have to create the products. Okay. This is product family. I would like to add. So product family is nothing but what are the different types of products that you are planning to sell. Okay. So I'm going to add, I'm as part of my business, I'm going to sell electronic products as well as I'm going to sell some um, fancy products. Okay. And I am going to sell some products which are related to the education. Okay. And I'm going to sell which are related to the some motors. Okay, so motors and are which are common hardware. Okay, hardware products which I'm going to sell. So I divided the list of products which are present in my which I'm going to sell are four types of products. So the next thing what I do is, so I'll make my products ready. Okay. So I can't see product tab here, right, guys? Because it might be default off. Okay. I clicked on products. So I can edit this one television and I can make the product family as electronics. So always they create the products using this product family, guys. In the real time projects, they always use the product family and they create products like this. One is the television, and I can say some of the spare parts. Okay, it's engine spare parts. I can say tractor, which is also active, and its code is something something. All this information always business provides, guys. So this is related to the hardware. Okay. Same. Like that, you can create a different products that you feel. So products are nothing but the different products that we are going to sell as part of our business. Okay. That is nothing but the product object. So always an opportunity object. So whenever then an opportunity is created, basically you have to add a product. Sales agent add some product. These are the few products and they have configured some prices also, right? But in my case, I just created the products. I have configured any prices. Okay. I just clicked on next. Okay. How much of quantity you would like to order? I would like to order two quantities. Okay. What is the date you are expecting? I'm expecting tomorrow and click on save. Okay. Obviously, right? Your amount gets increased. As soon as you add the products here, automatically your amounts gets increased. That is the relationship between the opportunities and products. Okay. So, but we should understand how the products and its prices are configured. Okay. I have seen how to create the product, but I haven't shown you guys how to create the price, right? So our next thing is we need to see how prices will get configured. Okay. Now my next thing is I am going to my product. Okay. Let me open up television and how do I configure my price? I can go to the related. You will see price books. Okay. Always you can click on standard price book and what is the price of this one? This is 250. Okay. And save. So is it? Let me edit it. Okay. So it's 25,000. Okay. So whenever they would like to purchase a television, so I just simply given the television as the name, guys, but in the real time, it will be like different companies, televisions, and different prices they will configure here. Okay, they'll create different products and prices. Okay, so like that we can create the price here. So this is the product details and this is how a price. So as soon as from the opportunity when you select a product, depending on the quantity, amount will get populated automatically. So if I go to the opportunities, So there is a Jackson control. There is no products. Now I'm going to purchase our products. Okay. So here I would like to search for television product. So this is the standard price book. Why my product is not coming here? Is my Let me just check the product configurations one more time. So I went to the product. Okay, it's television and it has the price book. Okay. I haven't created the price book entry, guys. Okay. So I just created a product and I have added my product to the standard price book. And then for that standard price book, standard price book name. It has my entry television. I'm going to make it as a huge standard price book. We'll integrate exception. That's okay, guys. I'll check this out. Basically, the products and price book configuration which I did is this is the way only. We need to create the product and price book configuration. But my product is not coming to the list of products which I'm trying to add from here. Okay, but when I see it, it's choose price book. First, let me add it into the standard and click on save. Okay, now add product. Now television. Okay, I can see all other standard things are coming fine, but this is not coming one, the product which we created. Okay, but I don't want you to keep you more on this call, but I'll explain you that thing why it's not coming. Okay, so but basically you can do one thing. Today you can create some sales processes and try to configure the stages and then create some products and product families. Okay. Tomorrow I will show you how to add our products to and provide some pricing to your product. Like you can create the product and once you go to the your product record and click on the related list, okay, then you will find the this is the television, right? In the related list, you can there is a button add to standard price book and currency is INR. Click on next. Okay, click on next. Okay. So this is how you can click on, you can add to the price book. Till this you can do it. Tomorrow I can show you how to add your product into the opportunity. Okay. If you want to add any of the existing products that you can select and add it and you can verify how the amount is getting configured. Okay. When you click on the products and click on add product, you are seeing some default products here, right? Gantt chart like this, you are seeing so many. Okay. So you can select any one of these products and click on next. Okay. Give some quantity 4 5 6 or something like that, automatically your amount will get calculated. Okay, this is your important question, guys. I want to update the amount field to 10,000. Okay, can I do that? They'll ask you like that. Okay, I want to update the amount field to 10,000 on the opportunity information. Can I do that? Then immediately we have to tell that is not possible if you have the products associated to it. If they don't have the products associated to it, yes, they can do it. Okay. If they have the products associated to it, automatically it will take the value from the products. Okay. That is the thing we have to answer it. Okay. So I'm going to stop it here, guys. From tomorrow, I mean, in tomorrow's class, I will continue about this products class. So, I mean, product adding the products. Okay. After that, tomorrow I'll finish the support process also. Then we will move on to the customizations. Like till now, what we were doing is we were just trying to understand the existing applications and we are just trying to learn the how to navigate to the existing things, right? From next from day after tomorrow, what we will do is we will start creating our own applications. In that we will create our own objects, own fields, like we will do our own project from day after tomorrow onwards. Okay, any questions? Okay, then thank you.